Director Mike Leigh is a true artist, and in my opinion, one of the greatest filmmakers ever. So I was happy to finally get a chance to see his new movie, Mr. Turner. This film stars Timothy Spall, an actor that most people I know from Enchanted and the Harry Potter series, but he has actually worked a few times with director Mike Leigh on films like Topsy-Turvy and All or Nothing. Now again, I'm a huge fan of director Mike Leigh. He's a guy that has actually been nominated for Academy Awards. He's never won for Best Picture, for Best Director, for Best Screenplay. Most of his films have been nominated at least for Best Screenplay, but he has sadly never won. Some of them I've seen, most of them I've seen I should say, and some of them I've actually owned in my collection behind me, including films like Vera Drake and Another Year. But I love most of his films. I love all of his films. Every one that I've actually seen, including Secret and Lies, Happy Go Lucky, Vera Drake, as I said before, Topsy-Turvy, All or Nothing. So again, excited to see Mr. Turner. Now this tells the true story of an artist, a painter, who was British and lived from, I believe, in the late 1700s, early 1800s. And we get to see, I think, the last 25 years of this man's life. And I was really excited again to see this movie. From the trailers alone, it looked like a beautiful, compelling, character-driven story. Now, is it? Let's find out. Again, Timothy Spall, great actor, and he is really great and very interesting in this film. This is a very long movie. The movie runs 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we get to know this character inside and out for a very long time. That probably has to be one of my biggest complaints about this movie. Again, the movie looks amazing. The cinematography is great. It's done by Dick Pope. That I don't remember what he's done in the past, but I know the name is recognizable, and he probably has a huge catalog of movies that he's shot, and he's probably amazing because, again, the cinematography is Oscar worthy. It's great to look at. It's beautiful. It's picturesque. It's artistic. It looks like a painting has come alive. It's just great looking. And you expect from Mike Leigh that the writing would be amazing as well. And it is. The writing is incredible in this film. Again, Mr. Turner as a character, he was a real human being. I didn't know about him. I didn't know about his whole existence before watching this movie, or at least knowing about it before even seeing the trailer. So I was hoping that I would actually learn something new, find out about something that I didn't know about, an artist that I never heard about. And I think the movie does a really great job to get you to know this character on a personal level. The movie is simple, it's intimate, and it's really long. As I said before, it's an extremely long movie that I think will bore most people. And I would say I would shave off about 30 minutes of this movie, and it might be a tight, interesting, character-driven story. And it was, for the most part. I think Mr. Turner is an interesting, old, cranky, weird, grubby old cuss. And I really like the way Timothy Spall acts in this movie. He deserves to be nominated. The screenplay deserves to be nominated. I don't know. The cinematography deserves to be nominated. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, this is a very crowded year. I think this movie will be overlooked, but the Academy, again, never lets him win, Mike Leigh, but they love him and they let him get nominated, and he deserves every nomination he's gotten. But I don't know what's actually going to happen with this movie. It's going to be very interesting to see if this movie actually even gets some recognition. I don't know if it's going to, but I think Timothy Spall does a really great job at being this character. He's weird, he's odd, he's eccentric, and I really like some of the character traits that Mr. Turner had in this film, and I'm assuming the filmmaker did some research. I mean, this movie tells the story of a character that died a long time ago, lived a long time ago, and his art is appreciated and makes millions and billions of dollars now. I found that out after watching the movie. I went on IMDb and found that out. But I really felt this character to be very interesting. He talks like he's got something really stuck, like he's got a huge frog stuck in his throat. That's the way he talks. He's like, hey, Mr. Turner, we need you. Hey, can you go over here, Mr. Turner? We actually need you to go pick up some. He's got this like something's. He's just old. He's definitely lived a full, weird, strange life, and I think Timothy Spall does a really great job to get you interested in the character. You may not care about him. You may not care about the ultimate story. I really didn't care about the story. What really grabbed me with this movie is the way it looked. I did like the writing. The writing's great. And the acting. The acting by everyone involved. Now, I only recognize Timothy Spall, but this film is filled with amazing English actors that all deserve your attention, even though I didn't know them, and I didn't know them by name. But overall, I really did enjoy this film. It is a great looking film. It's well made. Again, Mike Leigh is one of the greatest filmmakers. This may not be his greatest film of all time, and that's okay, but it is definitely one of his better films, and I highly recommend that you check it out if you can find it. It's a plain and limited release, and I really had to search it out myself. And I would give the film, Mr. Turner, I would give it a slight 3.5 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, and please go to WeLoveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Love Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. And if you enjoyed this video movie review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. In the meantime, if you've seen this film, let me know in the comment box below if you've seen Mr. Turner, or what do you like from director Mike Leigh? Put it down in the comment box below to start a discussion. And in the meantime, have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll talk to you in my next movie review. Bye everyone, peace be with you, my friends.